Shalom, shalom. First off, I want to start out by giving all the glory, infinite praise, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, whom the world ignorantly calls God. Yahweh Shai is the name of his only begotten Son, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. The Kakwadash is the Holy Spirit, and Bahashem is in the name of, all right? Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that do rule and teach well. Peace, love, and salutation unto the hopeful elect that's out there pushing this truth in all sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, giving diligence to make your call and no election sure. Shalom. All right, this is your brother Hashan from the Great Millstone Savannah Camp, coming back in the spirit with another lesson. Lord willing, I pray and hope that it's edifying. All right, and as you can see, I have this article right here. It says no peach drop this year. New Year's Eve in underground Atlanta. All right, and Atlanta is my hometown. All right, though I'm here in Savannah. All right, and there's two events that I'm gonna be covering in this in this video. One of them being the peach drop, the other being this Christmas tree lighting at Macy's Lenox Square, which is also in Atlanta. All right, and these two traditions are long-standing traditions of this holiday season in Atlanta. All right, and these are two traditions that they didn't have this year in 2023. All right, so without further ado, I'm gonna get some precepts. This is Isaiah 24 and verse Salakia, that's not what I'm looking for. All right. Isaiah 24 and 4, it says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. All right, and that's what's going on right now. All right. Really, the people of, all over, all right, from the four corners of the earth, they're all languishing. All right, meaning they're missing something, they're fading away. All right. And all over this earth, people are, spiritually dead. All right. And it's mainly because of who's ruling the earth. All right. The rich elite bankers, all right, that are ruling this earth, which the Bible calls the wicked. All right. Esau, Edom. Okay. They have caused the whole earth to languish. All right. Verse 5, it says, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. And like we said, wickedness is being pushed on a high level, all right, throughout all the four corners of the earth, all right, by the rich elites. Okay, it says, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant, therefore have the curse devoured the earth. All right, and you can see that, throughout, how the people act. All right, this degenerate behavior and spirit that's on the people. All right, the food, the air, everything is pretty much defiled. Okay, everything is pretty much, rotten. All right, it says, and they that dwell therein are desolate, therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. All right, and this is what's going to be fulfilled, all right, through the third world's war. All right, the earth is going to be burned, okay, and few men are going to be left. All right, and the earth is going to be burned by thermonuclear missiles, thermonuclear fire. All right, like I said, through the third world's war. Okay, and that burning, which is basically a cleansing agent. Fire is a cleaning agent. All right, is gonna devour. Okay, those that have defiled. All right, verse 7, it says, the new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry hearted do sigh. And you can look throughout this kingdom. All right, people are in a squeeze. All right, especially here in America, there's not enough money to go around. All right, Christmas was very what I say, unfrivolous. All right, people weren't out spending money and shopping like they usually do during this time of year. The sales weren't even sales. You know, and that's biblical prophecy. Okay, verse 8, it says, the mirth of Tabard ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. All right, and let's get that word mirth. All right, that word mirth in the online etymology. Okay, it goes into Old English for joy, pleasure, and eternal bliss, salvation. All right, and it says to be merry. Okay, and the seasons. All right, around December 25th, and really starting November the 28th. Okay, which is Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving. All right, on to January the 1st. All right, it's really the season of mirth. All right, here in America. Okay, this is the season where everyone is gathering. The season where everyone's supposed to be spending money and gift giving. All right, making plans for the next year, things of that nature. All right, but the Lord, all right, is causing the mirth, the joy, the merriness, all right, of these folly days to cease. Okay, it says they shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. Salakia. All right, verse 10, it says, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All the joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. All right, the happiness of the land is gone, man. And it's really because of the economy. All right, when COVID, the pandemic came, it really put a hindrance on these people's joy for these folly days. All right, get this one more. Psalm Jeremiah 51 and verse 7, it says, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations are drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. All right, and the wine represents the ways, the philosophies of this kingdom. All right, meaning democracy, the spirit of do as thou wilt. Okay, feminism. What else? Rights, and everyone gets freedom. All right, and all the other nations across the four corners of the earth have drunken of that wine. They they participated, and took on the ways of Babylon the Great. Okay, so much so that now these other nations are rejecting all the wine that they drunk. All right, and they're getting rid of it. All the liberalism, that is pushed here. They're getting rid of that in these other countries. You can't do whatever you want in these other countries, man. You know. Verse 8, it says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto the heavens and is lifted up even to the skies. All right, and the judgment of America is lifted up even unto the skies. All right. And you have these other countries, they're retreating back to their own. These people who like to come here and visit and try to eat that American pie, so to speak. All right, they're going back to their countries, man. They don't want to be here. All right, because it's hard. This place is not the kingdom it once was. And the scriptures speak about how it used to be so delicate, and it was full of dainties. All right, you could get rich here. You could live a good life, so to speak. All right, if you Salakia, phone call, but I'm gonna get Isaiah 47. This is Isaiah 47:1. It says, Come down, sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne. All right. And the virgin daughter is speaking about America. All right. Untouched. All right. America hasn't seen any foreign troops invade this place. It hasn't been touched by war. Okay. Not like the other nations. Okay. Like when you go into the bottomless pit, when you go into the Middle East, when you go into Africa, when you go into certain parts of China, they have been, touched by war. Okay. But this place, America, has not. All right. It says, O daughter of the Chaldeans, and the Chaldeans were the higher ups of, I believe, the Assyrian Empire. Let's look that up. Isaiah 47. Look up who these Chaldeans are. All right. Yeah, it says those persons considered the wisest in the land. All right, in Mesopotamia. All right. So these are your it says cloud breakers. Okay, these were your elites. These are your politicians, your higher ups. Okay, your bankers, your warlocks and witches of this society, man. All right. It says, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. See, America is no more going to be called tender and delicate. This shining beacon of light throughout the world. Everyone's seeing the ugliness of this society, of this kingdom. How it's really a third world country. All right. They're sending billions of dollars to fight losing wars. All right. To fight wars while the people of America suffer. Okay. There's a huge homeless population. All right. Mostly, a great bit of them are veterans. All right. The interest rates here are super crazy high. All right. The inflation is getting out of hand. Yet America finds money to fund wars. All right. So they're no more going to be called tender and delicate. It says, take the mills, grind the mill, uncover thy locks, make bare the thigh, uncover the thigh, so like you make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. All right, let's read that in the NLT. It says, take heavy millstones and grind flour, Remove your veil, strip off your robe, expose yourself to public view. You will be naked and burdened with shame. I will take vengeance against you without pity. That's what the Lord said. All right. So the Lord is not going to pity, this place. All right. And he's pulling back the veil, the dirty little secrets. You got the Epstein, flight list coming out. The flight log of who are on that island, being those pedophiles, man. And a lot of politicians, a lot of, even some princes, all right, were on those on that island, man. All right, where they were, basically doing sex trafficking, man. All right. It says our Redeemer, whose name is the Lord of the heavens armies, is the Holy One of Israel. All right. It says, "Oh, beautiful Babylon, sit in the darkness and silence. Never again will you be known as the Queen of Kingdoms." All right. And this place is looked at as the, basically the light of the world. The people of America think that they're the center of the universe, okay? And the other nations look at you like, you basically illiterate, degenerates, okay? And so, like I say, man, that veil is being pulled back and people are seeing, that America's exposed. There's an immigration problem going on right now. It's there's a lot of things that are plaguing this place. It says, "For I was angry with my chosen people and punished them by letting them fall into your hands." Yeah, and this is talking about the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The Lord allowed the so-called white man to take us into captivity and to enslave us. All right. It says, "But you, Babylon, showed them no mercy." Yeah, you showed the Lord's people no mercy. You sent them on the trail of tears. All right. Those Native Americans here in Georgia. Okay. All the Gadites, the Reubenites, you gave them smallpox. You took their land. You enslaved some of them. All right. The so-called Negroes you put into hardcore slavery and bondage. You went to war with the Tainos, the so-called Mexicans, all right, and took their land that's now the West Coast, California, Nevada, New Mexico. All that belonged to those Issacharites, all right, the so-called Mexicans. All right, it says you oppressed even the elderly. Yeah, you didn't have any mercy on, the old or the young. All right, they all went to slavery, It says, "You said, I will reign forever as the queen of the world. You did not reflect on your actions or think about their consequences." And, when they were partying up during the roaring 20s and 30s, after the Great Depression, and this place was booming, the first industrial revolution, all right, the good old days, as, these people like to reflect on it, all right. You didn't reflect about the consequences of your actions, that you had enslaved the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Latinos and Native Americans. All right, the Lord's chosen people. You didn't reflect on what the Lord would do to you for, basically showing his people no mercy. It says, "Listen to this, you pleasure-loving kingdom." Yeah, in this place, they love pleasure. Pleasure is pushed on a high level. All right. It says, living at ease and feeling secure. You say, I am the only one and there is no other. I will never be a widow or lose my children. All right. And we lost our mother, meaning our land. All right. What they call it, the motherland. All right. Which is Israel. All right. But you're going to lose your kingdom, your land, this place that you call America, named after Amerigo Vespucci. All right, it says, "Well, both these things will come unto you in a moment, widowhood and the loss of your children, Yes, these calamities will come upon you despite all your witchcraft and magic. You felt secure in your wickedness. No one sees me, you said, but your wisdom and knowledge have led you astray, and you said, I am the only one and there is no other. So disaster will overtake you, and you won't be able to charm it away. Calamity, Salakia, calamity will fall upon you, and you won't be able to buy your way out. A catastrophe will strike you suddenly, one for which you are not prepared. You know, it says now use your magical charms, use your spells you have worked at all these years. Maybe they will help you. Maybe they will do you some good. Maybe they can make someone afraid of you. Yeah, that's beautiful, because no one's afraid anymore, man. No one's afraid of the big bad wolf that is America. You know, you used to go around, toppling governments and, oppressing, conquering. They call you the colonizer. All right, but no one in the earth is afraid of you anymore, man. All right, you got Yemen, the Palestinians, everyone. All right, North Koreans, the BRICS nations, they're all standing up to you. All right, and they're saying no more. All right, no more of your rulership in the earth. All right, and you're gonna be cast down, man. All right, your kingdom is gonna fall. All right, so Lord willing, that was edifying and exhorting. I'm gonna end off by giving all the glory, infinite praise, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutation to the hopeful elect out there pushing His truth in all sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, giving diligence, make your call and the election sure. Shalom. Abba, Shalom.